CP.
Hey, hi, Sarah. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Why you are doing good? What's wrong?
I'm happy to speak to you. I spoke to you 2 years back. I don't know if you remember me.
I don't remember you because at that time
Probably not. You
I
just
was not even
mentioned
born at that
and
time. I'm very young. All right.
I'm Sarah, and you spoke to me for 4 hours. You said you never
You,
spoke to anybody for that long.
you used to be a Muslim?
No, I called you and I told you. Yeah, I used to be a Muslim. Yeah,
This is
I
why I spoke
called
to
you
you
and
for
I
four
told.
hours. This is why I spoke to you for
Yeah.
4 hours. Yeah, because I was
No, but I was Christian when I called you. I was calling you about my
ah,
uncle.
okay. So what do you like to say
Yeah.
to us, Sarah? Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, Merry Christmas. And I'm Syrian, so you know what? I'm happy because Syria's free from Bashar, but as we know, the Islamic group is taken over.
Yeah,
And
and
I
today,
think I'm very still optimistic. Why? Because I think the Syrian people are intelligent, and once there's nothing worse that can happen to Syria after what happened already with Bashar al-Assad.
yeah, you see,
But
but you did not see yet what will happen because those they are sneaky. Right now,
I know,
they
but
are
see,
trying to
that's why
claim.
I'm still hopeful, because
Yeah.
once they see Islam for real, then a lot of people will change their mind about
Yeah, but it
Islam.
might take another 50 years.
Let it take 50 years. I think in the future, and I feel in my soul that Syria will become again uh, a Christian nation.
We hope so.
Of course, these people that call you, I feel sorry for them because they grew up in good families and they saw beautiful traditions and good things about Islam. And if you read the Quran, there's some good things in it that that people can agree with. But
Like what?
that's the like I don't know, I go through the Quran, I forgot a few things. Like there's like things like don't steal from
No, the Quran
the
says you can.
orphan,
The Quran says you can
don't
steal.
take their
No, no, no. You see,
money. Their I don't know.
no. You see, the Quran
Yeah, there's
is a
like
satanic book.
like there are some things that they can say are good,
Yeah,
and
but if
but
you go in
but
details,
there
there's
are
nothing.
some
Okay.
horrible things, of course,
Yeah,
that will cover whatever good there is,
all right.
because that's what the devil does. He mixes the truth. It only takes a little bit of evil to mix in with the truth, and the whole thing is
Yeah,
becomes bad.
yeah. Like you put poison, a drop of
Yeah,
poison in a dish to kill. You do not need to die.
exactly.
Not the whole food. The food is good, but a drop of poison will kill you.
But how will the devil deceive people if he doesn't add some good in it?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
That's why the Messiah he told us, that we are aware of false teachers. They come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are
yes.
wolves.
But the fruits, right? What comes out of it? If you
Right.
fully follow Islam, what comes out of it? It
Killing and hate,
comes out of it
killing
hate.
and hatred
It
and
comes
revenge.
out of it murder. It comes out of it beating women, hating women, seeing women as half human, and stepping on each other,
I don't
and
know even how Muhammad he can see women as half a human. I mean, they scare the hell of me. They are not only full, they are double.
yes, that's true. But look, I think Muhammad, if we study his disgusting life and see, he knows that marrying more than one wife is wrong. How does he know? Because when he lived with Khadija in the beginning, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare do that to her because
Yeah,
he knows
she is the rich.
exactly how it would make her feel.
Yeah, she is
So
the rich.
he knows it's not
She will kick
something
him
that
out.
women are happy.
She will
Oh
kick
yeah,
him.
of course.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So he's smart in that way. He stayed quiet like a little cockroach, and he took advantage of her. But when Ali Dawa and all these disgusting shuyukh come out and they say, "Yeah, I can marry 4 wives," okay, good luck. But the only person it destroys is, first of all, you. And what kind of family do you have when you have four different homes and four different sets of children? And where will you rest your head and say, this is my home, these are the people who love me?
Yeah.
And your family grows up and everyone hates each other, then they'll even brothers from the same two parents will kill each other over some land or some money. So
Sarah,
imagine
once
different moms.
once I was in elementary school. So there's a kid in my age, he's a Muslim. So, we play together. He said, let me go and ask my dad for some change, some money, so we can buy some ice cream or candies. So he went to his dad. He was sitting outside of the house. He came close to him, and what shocked me, the father asked him, "You are the son of who?"
Yeah, which mother, right?
He don't know. He,
Yeah.
he know that he's his son, but he do not know he's old.
Yeah.
The man is old. He don't remember
Mm-hmm.
he is the son from which wife.
And where this came.
So he told him,
But also
"You are the
another
son of
thing
which?"
that Muslims forget about, which is not, let's say, honorable and not, they say, bil halal, right?
Yeah,
What about وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ? What about that whole amount of women that you can have? Why is that okay?
yeah,
What about those women?
rape
So
and
let's say 4
kidnapping.
wives is bil halal or bil shara. What about, okay, وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ? Yes, that's also halal or bil shara. And which human in their logical mind can say this is good, or this
Exactly.
is honorable, or this is clean, or this is why and how? But they say, oh, that's something in the past. Why is it in the past? It's in the Quran, and Quran is supposed to be the final book, and it's supposed to be the right
The
book and
final
put us
book of
all on track.
stupidity.
Yeah, it's disgusting. So basically, the man feels zero guilt. He's okay, I will be loyal to 4 wives. No, he's not going to be loyal, because if he travels for a work trip, he's going to remember that, oh, I can have extra women. Why not? And so who is he loyal to? Nobody. He's just even worse than the person
A loyal
who's
person. Why even a
Muslim.
loyal? If he was not loyal for the first woman, how will be loyal for the fourth?
Exactly, and that's what I can't understand. Is like you're loyal to one until you have two, and then you're loyal to two until you have three, and then you're loyal to three until you have four. So what does loyal mean exactly?
They are just following their lust.
It's and then they give you excuses. Oh, what if your wife can't have children? Okay, what if the man can't have children? Oh, what if the wife is sick? Okay, what if the husband is sick? Oh,
Here,
so
here we
some things
go.
in our lives we don't have control over. So if everything we wanted, we had to get our way. Someone who's born short wants to be tall, and people do surgeries for that. Okay, but then you make your body even worse. People have a face, they don't like it, they want to change it. It's not that easy. You just have to accept what you have and work with it. If that's what God wanted for you, then that's what God wanted for you. Like, you
Sarah,
don't
I
get
will
him.
tell you this is true story. When I went to Korea, I told the doctor I want to change my face. I want to look better. He said we need about like maybe between 700 to 800 surgery to look normal. You know, I said that's all. That's easy.
To look normal, just to look
To look
normal.
normal, yeah. And then he showed me how I will look after 800 surgery. I look like Zakir Naik.
What did you hear about Ibn Uthman? What his situation is?
Ibn who?
Farouk, Sheikh Ibn
The guy
Farouk.
he is beating his wife.
Yeah,
Well, he
and
is
threatening her,
practicing Islam. The
and
guy,
threatening the gun.
yeah, he is. He think he is still in Afghanistan.
He's a dirty, dirty person. But you know what? He's not doing anything that's not halal.
Right.
That's the truth.
He is just
Everything he's
practicing.
doing is according to Islam, 100%.
Yeah. And his
And so
wife.
when you see it in reality, when you see this disgusting man in your face, just think about maybe 1,000 times worse, and then think of Muhammad.
In fact, his wife
And
is
that's the person
his
that
wife is
these
hypocrite.
people follow.
You see, his wife is hypocrite. She's complaining that he is beating her, but didn't you agree to marry a guy? He's a sheikh and he's a Muslim,
Yeah,
which mean you agree for terms and condition, and part of it he can beat you, you know. But
yeah.
she's taking advantage that now she is in America,
Mm-hmm.
so she want to use her right
Yeah.
as a human being in America, not her right as an animal in Islam. In Islam, If she called the police in Afghanistan saying my husband is beating me, they will say to her, he deserve it. This is why you are calling. For sure you deserve it. They will tell the husband to teach her how not to call the police again, and he will beat her more. But now she is lucky. She live in America. She can call the police, and now he have a case. And if she prove what she is saying, he might stay for a good time in jail.
Yeah, but you know, even what's worse, and this is something I experienced in my family, like her son, her son, the adult son, he didn't do anything to defend his mom.
Shameful.
He just sit there and watch.
Shameful coward.
And even also in my family, my brothers never stood up for me. They don't care, right? You know, like you deserve it. That's how the way they see it.
Yeah.
You know, the dad, whatever he does, you know.
Is a community.
My mom at the end of the day is just a woman. Who cares
Exactly.
if she's my mom?
It is the male. It's the male society.
Yeah. And it's sad because this mom, she gave birth to you, she raised you, she cooked for you.
And she herself, she get beaten too.
Oh yeah, the boy, once he grows up, it doesn't matter who it is. The sister, if she's older, the mom, he's gonna control them just because he has some muscles. He'll throw them around and tell them to shut up and tell them go here and go there and don't go here.
Yeah.
And that's the truth of the culture of Islam, sadly.
True, sister.
And
true.
the reason I want to also speak is because these poor Muslims, like me, when I was a Muslim, the problem with me is that I went to the sources and I read them and I wanted to be the most perfect Muslim. And the more I looked into the sources, the more my life became darkness. I hated myself, I hated everyone, and my life became completely dark. I'm telling
you became a terrorist.
Most of the Muslims, they don't go back and read for themselves. They just listen to the sheikh. They listen to their moms, maybe their dads, what the stories they grew up with, and they see maybe the good things around them of Islam. But that's why they're here defending Islam, but they have no idea.
Sarah, did you wear burqa?
I used to wear hijab, yeah, I did.
How it feel like in the hot weather?
Thankfully, I'm like skinny and I don't sweat a lot, so I was fine, to be honest.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I did go to school. I did come back. That was my life. I had no life outside.
All right. Yeah, because you know, like I feel sorry for those, especially Muslim women I see in Indonesia. Like you see, the funny is, like you are from Syria. If you watch videos about women in Syria, you will see a huge number of women. They don't even wear hijab. Even in Saudi Arabia, nobody wears hijab no more. You go to Indonesia, you will see all those. They look like a chicken. All of them wear hijab. So how in the world somebody live in Indonesia can dress Islamic clothing? Indonesia is so humid, so hot. Not only humid, it's because hot. If it's a dry, it can be way different from a humid and hot.
And the Middle East is dry.
Yeah, in Indonesia, it's very humid. It's it's tropical country, so humidity, extreme hot, and wearing burqa. You can imagine how their body smell underneath, because they will be sweating like.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Before I wore hijab, I had some clothes, and my mom was complaining. They're too tight. They're too this. They're too that. You need to wear hijab. Then I wore hijab. Guess what? I wore the same clothes. I wore the same clothes except with the long sleeve underneath it and the hijab over it. The same clothes, and now it's fine.
See?
It's not tight anymore. And actually, I was trying to follow Islam so good that I started to tell my mom maybe I should wear like more, modest clothes, maybe longer shirts, and then my mom would make fun of me.
Yeah, when I finished my law degree, we have like a graduation ceremony. So I met some other student from different college. They are different, like the most of the girls, they go to study like Arabic language, to be teachers, etc. So I was in the law school, and we used to go to the cafeteria, and then we meet with some other student from different colleges, the same university. So there's a bunch of Muslim girls who they wear hijab, and they wear like 3 hijab. They wear a hat, and then a hijab, and then hijab over it, and then a hijab over it. All right.
Wow.
So in the ceremony of my graduation, suddenly a girl, she came to me. She's wearing, like, those Spanish clothing, like when
Yeah,
you show the top of your
the dress.
shoulder,
Yeah.
I mean, I can see even like half of her breast is coming out. And she said, "Hey,
Hmm.
happy for you," and she will give me a hug. I don't know who's this
Wow.
woman. I said, "Who? What? Who? Sorry, you know me?" I said, "What? You
Her
recognize? Did
parents
not
left her
recognize me?"
for
I said, "No," but then her voice, because she looked
yeah.
different now. I never saw her with with those. Said, "Oh, this is you. What happened?" She said, "My family are not here."
Wow.
Her
Yeah.
family are not here. She's taking advantage. I could not
Yeah. And
recognize
also,
her.
I knew
Yeah,
women too, like, yeah, like I had a friend in school. She used to wear like hijab to school, but on the weekend she visits her friends and she takes it off and she dances and
yeah.
apparently she has a different reputation in the school between the people there and
Many,
people.
many of those who try to present themselves as conservative, they are the
Yeah.
last to be conservative. Most of them, not all of them, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
because being conservative is, yes, like I think what Jesus teaches us is if your heart is in a good place, it'll start showing on the outside.
yeah,
Like the heart needs to change before the outside starts to change. But
exactly.
other religions, they teach you, you need to be this way, cover your face, cover your whatever your body, and then you'll be pure.
You will be fine.
No, that's not how purity works. Because all the filth comes out of your heart. It starts
Do
there. So
do
if your heart
do
is
ablution like Sheikh Othman. I don't know if you know the story about Sheikh Othman. He married a woman to his
yeah,
friend, Lebanese guy,
mm-hmm,
and then
yeah, I heard
this Lebanese guy, he have a fight with his wife. So he called Uthman because he is the one who married him to her.
come
He
fix
told
the
him, "Hello,
problem.
Sheikh, can you please talk to her, advise her?" And then Uthman, he
Yeah,
took the women.
why not, right?
Yeah, why not? And then
She
this
has
guy, he
problems
go and
with
he
her
make
husband.
video
Why
after
not?
video crying for his wife. Uthman took his wife.
Yeah. No, but she was a second wife, maybe even to the Lebanese guy, right?
I mean, she must be a trashy person anyway.
Yeah, and I heard that she knew that she came into Uthman's marriage because he's coming to fix his,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
No, no, no,
with
no,
his
for sure
wife,
she
his
is a good
wife's
woman. For
family.
sure she's a good woman.
Yeah, like
But she wear
it's
hijab.
something.
I mean, look, you see, if those people, they have dignity, shouldn't this Uthman himself says, this woman, if she was good, she will never do leave her husband. She's
Does he
still
really
married
want good? Is
and
that
come to
why he
me.
married?
Yeah, I mean, this is cheating.
Her?
But because
We
they don't
know
have
that's why
dignity,
he married her.
they don't have dignity.
Yeah, like my dad. Did I tell you?
No.
He has another wife, and
Oh,
he married her. I was 10 years old, and he married a 15 years old girl
oh boy.
from a poor village in Syria.
5 years older
They
than you.
sold, yeah, they sold their daughter to my dad, and my dad took her. He stopped her from going to school, and yeah, he just went like women are for shopping. Like you don't care about her life. I met my dad's second wife, and she was crying to me that my dad stopped her from going to school, and she was like suicidal. He just trapped her in the house, and then after she had two kids, and she had many miscarriages. After she had two kids, my dad said, "You know what? I'm sick of you. If you want to go back to your family, but I'm done with you if you want." She's like, "Now after two kids, you want to divorce me?" And
Yeah.
she's still begging him just to finish her high school.
Oh,
He lets her sometimes, then if she gets on his nerves, he'll say no more. So I look at my dad and I'm like, well, you know, how do these people think? Does he not have humanity? He wanted his own daughter, me, to be treated like a princess and, go to school and this and that. And then he doesn't want to treat other people's children, their girls, right.
yeah.
How would God bless him exactly? I'm not sure.
His wife is 5 years older than you.
Yeah.
You were 10, she
Yeah.
was 15.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's not enough for him to have a woman already. No, he need
Yeah.
more, and he want young, someone so young, a child.
Yeah. Something new.
He used
Yeah.
her, abused her, and now he wanna dump her. He's sick of her.
And you know what my dad's, what he feels good about himself. Why? Well, this girl is poor
Oh yeah, he helped
and I
her.
made her rich.
It was a
Yeah, he
charity.
helped her.
It was a charity.
And that's the kind of charity that Muhammad talks about in the Quran, to
Right.
help the
Like
orphans,
if you
the
cannot
poor. That's
if
the
you
kind of,
cannot do boom boom to the orphan,
yeah.
then yeah.
Then they don't need help. Well, that's how you help them. I say, well, why can't you help an orphan without having sex with them?
You know, first time in USA, I was in USA almost like few days, and there is a woman. She came to visit a relative of mine, uh,
Hmm.
but her name is a Muslim name, and then I asked where she's from. They said from Bosnia, so I thought she's a
Yeah.
Muslim, And
Hmm.
but then she started talking and quoting verses from the Bible. So I said, "Are you Muslim or Christian?" She said, "No, I'm Christian. My kids are Christians." I said, "What
Hmm.
happened?" She said, "During the war in El Bosnia, uh, there is a Saudi charity.
Yeah.
They give give food, not money, food
Hmm.
for the people, women, children." So she said she came. They are located in different town, and there's no buses. There's no. It's a war. So she walked with her kids. She have to bring her kids to show them. So they will give
Hmm.
her like what is fit to the family. Like she have to prove it.
Yeah.
So she came with her kids, little childrens. She walked all the way 2 hours, 3 hours. Then when she arrived, she stand in the line. The line is so long. When it's her
Yeah.
turn, the guy he said to her, "Why you're not wearing hijab?"
Mm.
He refused to give her food. She
Wow.
started crying, begging him, "Please, my
Mm.
kids, please, at least for the." He said no.
So that's how they force them. Yeah.
Yeah, you go wear hijab and come back. So she went, and now she lost her line. They told her,
Yeah.
they told her, wait for the second shift. Advise
Mm.
her, a new guy will come. And they gave her hijab. Now she dressed like a Muslim. She borrowed like Muslim clothes. She
Yeah.
dressed, and she arrived again. And this time, the new guy, he bent down to that kid. He said to him, "Do your mom pray?" He said no.
Wow.
He
Really.
refused to give her. You know.
Wow.
So she heard that there is a Christian charity in the area where is the Christian town. It's not the Muslim control. So she walked all the way.
Yeah.
She crossed the checking point. She said, "They gave us a place to stay, food. They never said to me anything about Christianity. They never asked me what is your religion. They
Yeah.
never asked me to convert. They never did anything. They brought a doctor to check my kid. My kid. He have a fever. My daughter.
Wow.
They never said to me anything. They don't want anything." And that made me think, which God
Where's the
is
truth
those
and
people
the
God and my God? So they
hmm
decide to leave Islam. So imagine
yeah.
how evil they are. They want to
Hmm.
enforce their religion code on a hungry woman, even though she is a Muslim by birth. Her kids are Muslims. Just because
Yeah.
she don't wear hijab or she don't pray, they refuse to give her food.
Not only that, but I heard that the Saudi Arabian, the rich men, they go to Syria and they take the poor women who have no one
Oh yeah,
to.
absolutely. The more poor, they always target poor country. Like
They take them,
there
yeah,
is
to fight.
Indonesia. There's an article
Mhm.
in Indonesia about Arab coming to Indonesia from all Arab world.
Yeah.
They get a wife for $500. Young
Yeah.
women, maybe 15, 16, for $500. That's
Yeah.
it. You know.
And the funny thing is also, what's his name? Daniel Hakikachu. He's like, well, obviously no parents will sell their girl to a man until they think she's ready. No, that's not true. Many families will sell their kids
Why
and
Aish,
do
was
work.
Aisha ready at the age of 6?
No, like I'm telling you, like my dad, he married this 15-year-old. Her dad is a bad guy. Her dad actually murdered one of his sons
Uh-oh.
over some money. So if you're thinking, well, yeah, murderers and thieves, they come from families, and murderers and thieves, they could have children, they could have wives. So
Yeah,
why do you think that parents can't be bad and give their kids away?
yeah.
Is it really that someone like how can you sleep at night knowing that you took advantage of a kid instead of protecting them? You went and you bought them and you took them home and you enslaved them and made them, hate their lives. How is this okay? And why are there people defending this? I still don't understand.
When you
Because
when a person is pervert, all what he cares is about his benefit, you know.
exactly. And yeah, and what's the benefit of having a young girl as a wife?
The
How will she
sexual
help you?
sexual entertainment, she's
Exactly.
young.
It's
Yeah,
corruption, it's
yeah.
disgusting. It's pedophilia.
He don't wanna have a growing woman. He wanna have a kid.
Their
Uh,
fantasies are disgusting.
and it's
And
it's
the
easier to
religion of
control.
Islam doesn't teach you to look at yourself. It doesn't teach you to see how evil the human heart is. It doesn't teach you that. So they think as long as I follow the rules of this stupid book that lets me do whatever I want, then I'm fine.
If you remember the hadith about when Muhammad he said to a guy, his name is Jabir. Uh, Jabir he married a widow. So Muhammad he
Yeah.
asked him, "Did you marry a widow or a little girl?" He said, "A widow." He said, "Why? Why you don't marry uh, a little girl so you can play with her and she can play with you? You know, you can amuse her and she can amuse you."
Hmm.
Uh, the man he says, "I prefer to marry a growing woman. My brother he died and he left me many orphans. So I prefer to
Yeah.
have a growing woman to take care of them." Look how evil this man. He is the man is not even complaining
Hmm.
about his wife, he's happy with her. Why you don't marry a child?
Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, when I'm looking at the evil of the regime of Bashar al-Assad,
Uh-huh.
and I see those prisons and the torture and the evil that those men did, well, tell me, like, if someone doesn't believe in God and doesn't fear God, why is that wrong? Because if you hit someone and you starve someone and you kill someone and you torture someone, you're not feeling hurt. If they're starving, I'm not starving. Why should I be sad?
Yeah.
Well, who teaches you, to feel for others? The man can do whatever he wants. He's strong and he could trap a woman in the house. Well, why would he be bothered? It's not him that's trapped in the house. It's not him that's being sold, and it's not him who's being bossed around. There's no empathy, there's no sympathy,
They believe in
and
God. You see, they believe in God, but their God is the devil, the God of Muhammad.
oh, their God is the
Because
devil.
remember, Muhammad he tortured people too.
Yep.
Muhammad he did way more. Muhammad he did, he cut the women Qurfa two pieces by tying her to two camels. She is over the age of 80. Uh,
Wow.
Muhammad he tortured a man. He is in his 90. He's a Jew, just to know where he hide his money. Just to
Yep.
know, where, I mean, and this is all in their books. They are proud about it. They are not even ashamed. So when they say to you, "Look how evil Bashar the Assad is," well, yeah, he's evil, but your prophet, what about your prophet?
Oh yeah,
Hypocrite.
the Syrians who are saying Allahu Akbar, they're gonna know for sure Allahu Akbar. Allah is Akbar, the biggest problem for sure. They're
Yeah,
gonna regret the day that they yelled Allahu Akbar because once they see it, they'll know it for sure.
yeah. And
And
now,
I believe,
and now I'm sure
you
they are
know,
doing the same. I'm sure now they are torturing the one they capture. I'm very
oh
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh I've seen videos. They tell them Awi, like bark like a dog,
yeah, yeah,
bark like a dog, walk down the street naked.
yeah,
Like they're doing the same thing but in reverse, right?
yeah. But they claim that the one who did it is evil, but they are the good ones now.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
satanic.
Once I saw once I saw a video of one of the prisoners who before like December 8th, like before then he was released from prison.
Hmm.
He said, "Oh my God, the things I saw and the torture and the beatings. And they even killed one of my wives." And I'm
One
like, "Wow,
one of his
uh,
wives.
one of his wives. Oh, nice."
Oh, he lost nothing. I mean,
Well,
it's just one.
Just one.
You
I
know,
mean, still he has the other one, but I'm just thinking like, in a dangerous place, okay? If we're gonna talk about, let's say women, they need the men, they need protection, blah, blah, blah. If you have one man, how is he going to protect 3 or 4 women? Isn't it enough that you need one man per family to protect them? So how is that logical? That if it's safer for the woman even to marry a man who's divided by 3 by 4. That's going to be, at least she's safer there. I don't understand
garbage
how
in,
that's
garbage
safer.
out.
You have 2 different homes, two different sets of children,
Muslims have
and
logic. The logic only work when they wanna accuse you. Like they come to us, they say, "How God can be three and one?" Right? How come
mhm.
on? Is that logical? And then you ask them, okay, well, as long as you speak about logic, if there is anything in the Quran is logical, they say no, no, no. Why it have to be logical? It doesn't have to be logical, you know. You know.
And I don't know why Quran is obsessed with Musa. Like we don't hear about like it's all mixed together. All of it is mixed together. But for some reason, Moses they're stuck on, and I'm
Because
like why?
Muhammad lived between
Why
the
don't you
Jews.
hear about Muhammad's stories, his good life, the
There's nothing.
beautiful things he
There's
did?
nothing.
Yeah, because he's nothing.
When the Quran speak about Muhammad life, speak about Muhammad can't even control his house. You know,
Yeah.
to the point he is asking Allah. Allah is making verses. If you don't repent, Allah will be his protector and Jibreel and every single believer and furthermore all the believers.
Yeah.
And they say to you that Muslim men are strong, they control their men. You are right.
It's strong. Yeah.
You know, in Morocco, I
And if
don't know
you
if
want
you
to
know.
prove how manly you are, if you want to prove the level of manliness, you prove it by, can you control how many women? Like how many women can you juggle?
You know, in
That's
Morocco,
like a big sign for you.
in
And I
Morocco,
love it. I love it. You know what?
uh-huh.
There are even so many like people who say they're Christian, especially from Africa, I've noticed. They are also very polygamous. They marry even more than 2, more than 4. They
Well,
marry 10 even.
those aren't Christians. You know, those aren't Christians.
They're not Christian, but when you tell them, by the way, that's wrong. That's not what Christians are taught. They say, well, what about David? He had so many wives, and what about
Well, David
uh,
never
whatever?
been
Well,
commanded by
I
God to
told,
do
I
so.
tell them,
Yeah.
okay, if we're gonna follow the prophets, well, Moses killed someone and ran away. Should I go kill people and run away? And what about the book of which one is it? Hosea, the husband who God told him, go back to your wife, even though she's a prostitute. Go back to your wife, even though she cheated. So should I now go around and be cheating now because one of the prophets and God told him to go back? They don't understand. They think like I don't think they want to understand. I think they literally just they want to say this is my right and that's it.
In Morocco,
So how do we?
in
Hmm?
Morocco and Egypt and Tunisia, there's a huge number of men they get beaten by their women. I don't know if you know about that. So the men, yeah, yeah, you can search it. I'm showing the screen actually. Uh, they start an organization to defend men right against women violence. Women violence. I'm not joking. This is, you know.
Why? Why are they so aggressive there?
Do you see it? Do you see what it says in Arabic? الرجال المقهورين من النساء.
But what's the special about the women in Morocco? I
They're
want to know
big.
the secret.
They are big. They are big. They are like samurai. You know.
If the women are big, shouldn't the men be big too?
No, the man is so tiny like a mosquito, and the woman is so big. So she fought at him. She killed him. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have organization to support, as you see. It says in Arabic, you know. الجمعية
Yeah.
المغربية للدفاع عن حقوق الرجل وحياة العنف النسوي. The
Oh.
the Moroccan Institute to defend women right against domestic violence by women.
So why do the men go there? They need like a house. They need a roof. and some
No, those
food
are
and money,
Moroccan.
and
Those are Moroccan. They
find a
live in
house.
Morocco. Those are Moroccan.
Yeah, but why are they running? Like, isn't who's the house for? Is the house for the woman or for the man?
Well, obviously in Morocco, the women are in control. They are
Yeah.
stronger. Yeah, and
I want to go there and learn the secrets.
you have to be big. That is a secret only. The husband
I
have to
don't
be. It's about who is stronger. Like
know because I've seen that. Have you seen African women? They're huge too, right?
yeah.
And the black men, they marry 10, 20.
Well,
There's a secret there, and I have to find out.
you have to go there and do some training. All
I
right.
wonder.
All right, Sarah. Thank you very much for joining us,
Thank
sister.
you. And
Merry
thank you
Christmas.
for chatting. Yes, Merry Christmas to you. And I think we should pray for Syria.
We will. I watched
Yeah.
actually today. I saw many sad news about those Alawi, those Sunni. They
Yeah.
are killing the Alawi. They are
I
doing
know.
genocide.
Oh,
Well,
that's bad.
between yesterday and today, I think they killed at least 250 men.
Wow.
Yeah, and in the news they are saying they are killing the men of Assad as if they are not a human. Yeah, but we know that how sectarian they are.
Yeah.
It,
And
it, it's
what I
it's a change of
noticed,
position. The Alawi were killing
but
the Sunni. Now the
also,
Sunni will kill the Alawi.
but also, CP, if you noticed the videos that they show us of Syrians celebrating, they
Yeah.
celebrate with, they don't mention Allah or anything. They're happy as a nation, just celebrating. But then when you see them celebrating and those troops of the HTS are there, I always hear one of the soldiers yells, Kabru, Kabru, say Allahu Akbar, and he forces everyone to say
Yeah,
Allah,
yeah. You have to say Allah Akbar. If you don't say Allah Akbar, there's no celebration.
I know, but you can tell they have this agenda. This is what they want.
Oh yeah,
They
for
want the
sure,
people
for sure.
now
We
to
know, we
become
know,
like goats
we
to
know that.
kabir,
We know.
say stupid
They are Islamists.
verse.
They are Al Qaeda, not only Islamists. They are Al Qaeda itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see the innocent Syrians who are hopeful and those people, those poor people, they don't know the
We
true
hope
face of
soon they
this.
will be able to get rid of them. We will
Oh
see.
yeah, they'll definitely know soon for sure.
Yeah,
They
what we
definitely
can do.
know.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I should let you go and tackle someone else. Is
th
there anyone else?
thank you, Sarah. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
All right.
You too.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Do we have any Abdul?
Hello, CP.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Joel. I'm from Indonesia and I'm a Christian. So I have a question, just a little question for you.
All right. Can you make it like not
Okay,
hard?
so
Don't make it hard.
no, no.
Okay.
This is just like some confusion in Indonesia. So you know Don Ditan and their companion, right?
Don D10. Oh, okay. What about him?
And so in Indonesia they are like a problem with the word Allah.
Uh-huh.
So in our translation in terjemahan baru in bahasa Indonesia terjemahan baru, we use God as Allah, you know.
You should not.
Uh, so some Christian in social media says it's okay to use Allah and some not. So what do you think, Christian?
No,
Please. So
absolutely
this because
not.
this is some confusion too.
No,
And
no.
some people says earlier Christians before Muslim they say they use Allah too. They use Allah as the word God in Arabic. So it's some confusion. I hope you can
No,
make it clear.
the word
Thank you.
Allah, you see, you will not find the Christians using the word Allah except in an area controlled by Muslims. And this is telling you right away that this is because the Muslim control you, you use that word. This is a pagan god, have nothing to do with us. And those who they are using it, they are not really being, I mean, I know there's many ignorant, they don't know better. This is how they grow, and this is what they learn. But we need to change that. And if you have a Bible translating the word God into Allah, you can download that to Microsoft Word and then search for the word Allah and replace it with the word God. Very simple, or Elohim, you know. Never use the word Allah.
Mm.
Allah have actually, even Malaysia, you know, the country next to you, they made a law before a few years ago, forbade the Christians from using the word Allah, and I support that. I wish all Muslim countries they will forbid the Christians from using the word Allah and make it a crime. So finally we can get rid of this stupid word and we will never use it.
Okay, okay. So like the main translation is Indonesia is terjemahan baru. It's been used for many for a decade or 2 or
No
3 decades
problem.
now.
You can change it. Just take the word off.
Okay.
Take the word off. Yeah.
So
Go.
is this what it because I have some like my friend too. How can I explain to them like that?
Tell them, can you find me the word Allah in the original Bible? If we can't find it, then
Yeah,
we keep it. We cannot. Very simple. Can we find the word Allah in the Hebrew Bible or in the Aramaic or in the Greek? No. We cannot. Right?
Okay, so that's clear, yeah. There's no Allah word even before Islamic
No, Allah exists
for
before Islam.
Christian for
Allah,
Christ. No,
Allah.
I mean before before Islam that Christian doesn't use Allah
No,
in
never
Arabic
use,
in
never
Arab.
use the word Allah. Never, never,
Okay, okay.
never, yeah.
Okay, so that's
Allah
it's clear for
and
me. Thank you.
Allah is not a one word. Allah is two words, Al and La. Al mean God. This is Aramaic word and Hebrew. Al mean God, and La is the name of the God. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you for clearing my confusion, and God bless you. Merry Christmas, Crispy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan? Hey Muslims, I have a problem. I want to kiss the black stone, but my head is so big. How I can put it inside that hole? Any Abdul? Go ahead, Mario.
Mr. Christian Prince, how are you?
I'm fine.
Mr. Christian Prince, I've been following you for almost a year. I'm originally from Honduras, Central America. I live here in Florida.
All right.
And I started listening to you because at work I have some Muslim friends. And in the beginning, I didn't know too much about this religion. And I didn't know how to approach to them or talk to them. You taught me a lot and how to understand this sad religion. And I'm trying my best to, little by little, get into them. And my family, my brother, and a few friends already listen to you over here in Florida.
Very good.
So keep doing a great job. I like everything that you do, and hopefully the Lord will bless you even more so we can get these people out of this cult.
I'm into that. Merry Christmas, my brother.
Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Christian Prince.
I'm not Mr. Just call me Christian Prince. That's it. Call me Christian. I'm your brother, my friend. I'm your brother. There's no need for
like
Mr.
that with a Mister.
I am just your brother. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need for
Thank you,
Mr.
Prince. God bless you and keep doing this. I know what you're doing is great, and the Lord is blessing you every single day. I pray for you. You keep doing this great job. I know you've been doing this for 20 years, right?
I don't know. Since I was a kid, I believe.
You know, my girlfriend is always asking me, Mario, what is it that she doesn't speak that much English? And she says, what is it that you always listen to that Christian Prince? I go, I just love his debates. I'm even at work. I put my headphone in there, and when I'm doing work, I'm listening to your shows, and I learn a lot. And the Muslims at work, they very surprised that I knew more than what they knew. One of them, I remember we were outside because I sell vehicles here in Florida, and there was a Christian guy speaking to the Muslim, and the Muslim was telling him that we believe in the same God. And I had to get into the conversation. I told him, with all the sadness of the world, we don't believe in the same God, my friend. I said,
Absolutely.
who is God for you? And he started saying the same thing they always say. He is the most merciful. He is the best of the
Yeah, he is the
creators.
most merciful, but he is going to cut your hands for stealing an egg from a Muslim. But if you steal the wife of a
Yes, and I
Christian, if you steal the wife of a
exactly when
Christian,
I
it's fine. But if you steal an egg of a Muslim, he cut your hand. He's very merciful.
exactly. And he told me, no, we believe in the same God. We believe in the Abrahamic law. I mean, religion. And I go, my friend, but with all respect, we don't believe in the same. You said creators. So meaning that's more creators. There's only one creator. He's like, no. We believe that I could be a creator. I could build a house. I
Right,
could build.
right. Yeah, he's a
They
creator.
always say the same thing. So I said to myself, oh my goodness, they have the same pattern.
Look like we have many Joe Biden in the world, many creators.
Well, thank God that let's see what happened with Trump.
Yeah,
I voted for him and see if we can change this evil mentality that we have here in the United States.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's sad to see that a lot of people are empty. They don't believe in God. They have the money as their Lord, and it's so many different things. And let's see what happened.
Yeah. Well, we are happy
Well,
that
Mr.
that you
Prince,
won.
I really love speaking to you. I didn't know how to do this computer thing, and I just started doing it right now. And thank God I got you live.
You are welcome anytime. Say hello to your
Thank you, my
family.
friend.
Merry
God bless
Christmas.
you.
Merry
Keep doing
Christmas.
a great job, okay?
Thank you. Take care.
You're welcome.
Yahweh rules. Go ahead.
CP, good morning here. I'm from India. Can you hear me?
I do. I do. Go ahead.
Okay. Brother, what I'm trying to understand here is that when we look at the chats in your YouTube or everywhere on Rumble or on Discord, too much hatred, man.
Where?
And I don't know if you agree with this, but
What is the hatred? What
I
exactly?
believe
What exactly they said in the chat? Tell me.
we are hating the religion and stuff like that. I mean, we should be not following the pattern of the world. And
Aren't you a Muslim?
again, there is. I am not a Muslim, brother.
So
I'm a Christian, but
what is the hatred you are talking
the
about? I'm not sure.
the way that we are convincing people to come to Christ is
No,
not
no,
the
but you
right
didn't tell me
way, I
what is the
believe.
way. What is exactly the hatred in the way? What is that? What is that?
So I see the comments wherein you guys are. I mean, not you basically, but other people are trying to mock on other people who are
What's wrong?
Muslims and stuff like that.
What's wrong with mocking?
We, my ideology is that this is not the
Did
way
Jesus
that
mock?
the Christ.
Did Jesus mock in the Bible? Did he mock many? Did Jesus call some people? Your father is the devil?
Of course,
Okay,
he did. He
so
did.
who told you that a Christian cannot mock? Who's the one who said that to you?
But is there any other alternative way that we can preach the
Always,
gospel? Like
it doesn't matter which way, but you are saying that the way they are doing it is
it
not right.
does
My
matter
friend, my
which
friend,
way
my
we
friend,
are preaching the
my friend.
gospel. Okay,
How
okay.
many people, how many Muslims left Islam because the way you talk to them?
See, if it's in God's will,
How many?
it will actually happen.
I did not hear you. How many people
Okay.
left Islam because the way you talk to them? You.
Maybe 2, 3.
Okay,
But
ask me the same
what I mean
question.
to say is that
Ask me the same question. I mock,
how many Muslims?
I mock always. I made tens of thousands of Muslims leave Islam. Not one, not two, not three. So my way work way better than your way. So who's wrong?
Is it our work which will actually give them salvation, or is it the work of the Lord Yeshua which will give them
My
salvation?
friend, you are wasting my
Because
time.
we are
You do
saved.
not know the Bible. You do not know the Bible. The best way to make somebody wake up from his coma is not to give him a hug, but to slam his face, wake him up. So you show him your book is stupid. Your God is evil. You don't say to him, Jesus love you. What love you? And this guy, he heard about Jesus already. He's laughing at you. So you Christians, and you claim to be Christians, until now you are living in your fantasy. Many of those Christians, they live in a fantasy. They think that Jesus used to go in the street and give hugs to people. No. Jesus, he flipped
No,
tables.
that's not right.
Jesus, he flipped
Yes.
tables. Jesus, he kicked them out from the market. Jesus, he cursed people. Jesus, he called them all what they deserve. And Jesus never give hugs. You trying to make
I
Christianity as a
agree
religion
with you.
of a belief of a hippies. We go in the street and we see a Muslim who says, give me a hug, give me a hug. You know, God love you. No, this is not God don't love him. Isn't
That,
it the Bible
no,
says,
that's
God
not the
don't,
Jesus that they are
oh,
preaching.
listen. Do God love the wicked man?
No, he does not.
Okay, so why
He
you
does
say to
not.
the
The
Muslims
wicked
God love you?
is
Why
not.
you say to the Muslim God love you?
No, all my point is to tell people that if they are in the will of God, they will be saved. Our
No,
job is to preach the
false. First
gospel
of
and the
all,
good news.
this is false, because in Christianity we don't believe in destiny. When you say the will of God, that means God is the one who is doing it, forcing them to change. That's not true. God, he said in the Bible, the sun will rise above the bad and the good. So he will give equal opportunity for both. And then the bad, he do what he need to do, and the good, he need what he choose to do. So God, when we say God, may God open your eyes, may God open your heart, but we know that the Bible says, knock at my door, and I will open for you. So
But doesn't the scripture also says that he is the one who paves the path of the river, and he is the one who actually changes the heart of the men?
no problem, but still, he changed the heart of the men by people like me who speak to those men. This is why we have disciple. Go and teach and preach. This is why we have disciple. This is why, for God loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son. Otherwise, if God, he will change the heart of everybody. There's no need for anything. That's it. Change the heart. God says, let it be. Let it be. Everybody become a believer. Everybody is saved. Everybody. But this is not what Christianity is about. God give you free will, totally free will. We don't believe in destiny.
Free will. So again, it's a will, right? If God
It's
wills,
your will. It's your will.
yes. So we have to go here and accept. But our job as a follower of Christ, we need to go here and preach the gospel, the good news of Jesus, the coming of the Christ,
Did the
and
Bible
what their
did
sin
the Bible
is.
says to you, you rebuke the sinners?
It says that all scripture is made for corrections. It is
I'm
actually for
asking
us.
you, did the Bible says command you to rebuke?
I'm not sure. I'm not that of a
Okay,
good
you
scripture person, but
go and get to be sure and come back to me. You're wasting my time. He's not sure. He never heard the word rebuke in the Bible. Never. All what Jesus did was rebuking. He was debating them, rebuking them, and then when he see that they are evil, he said to them clearly, if you are the son of your father Abraham, you do what your father do. But your father is the devil. Those are the most dangerous Christians. They are fake. They claim, you know, instead of supporting what you do, they come and they try to destroy your work. They try to frame you, make you look sound bad. You are disgusting. This is not what Christianity teach. You are an idiot. Isn't it what Paul he said to the drunkard? Drunkard, you want to go to heaven. What is their sin? Drunk. So anyone is drunk, he will be upset from Paul. Did Paul says to them, don't worry, be drunk. He made it clear, drunken, sexual immorality, all this kind of activities will make them, they are not welcome in the kingdom of God. He was rebuking people. The whole Bible is about rebuking. And then you will find those people, they come to you and it says, this is not the way to talk to them. Potato. I will shave 10 foot of my beard if you ever convert someone out of Islam.
Hello, brother CP.
How are you?
Can I make a comparison between Muhammad and Jesus?
We want to make it, tell me what you want to say. Well, I'm listening.
Okay. 20 seconds. Muhammad, he's a coward. He stayed behind his Sahaba when he was cornered in the war. He lost his teeth. Jesus took all people's sin on the cross, how heavy it is, offered himself to save people. Not less than Muhammad, just because he's a coward, he trying to make Jesus as a coward because he's a coward. The mentality of a coward, he made his mind as a coward. He trying to take the divine of Jesus, which we believe he took our sin and the salvation, and trying to make him like a coward. And the coward will be always a coward. Thank you, brother. God bless you.
You're welcome. There is somebody saying, isn't it the Bible says don't say raka? You know, just to show you how stupid the people are. In the Bible it says don't say this to your brother, right? But a brother is someone who knows the Bible teaching, not the one is teaching stupidity, false education about the Bible. So I can call anyone he claimed to be my brother an idiot, a fool, stupid. The Bible says don't call somebody fool. But if he's a fool, I'm not calling him a fool. He's a fool. The Bible says when your brother he do wrong, you rebuke him. So those potatoes, they choose a sentence from the Bible and they make it the style. But they forgot that this is not what it says. Isn't it Jesus says even to Peter, stay away from me, Satan? This is Peter. This is who? Peter. Stay away from me, Satan. Was Jesus wrong? So when you act like a Satan or speak like a Satan or you give a thought of a Satan, I say to you, stay away from me, Satan. All right? Do we have any Abdul? Any true believer in Allah who believe the best of the creators? My friend Daniel, don't explain to me. Prove me wrong. Thousands and thousands of people left Islam and became Christians. How I talk to Muslims? I never spoke nice. Never. I'm always so tough. You go and check all those who speak so friendly. They never convert anybody. When somebody is drunk and you whisper to him, he will not even hear you. So don't explain to me. You want to explain to me. All right, we have a Mazin. Go ahead, Mazin.
Yeah, what's up? What's the argument?
Are you a Muslim, Mazin?
Yes.
All right. Is Allah, is God, he's a monotheist?
Is Allah a monotheist?
I mean, the Muslim, are they monotheist?
Yes.
So why the Muslim, they say in the Quran that there's many creators?
Where?
chapter 23, verse number 14.
Yeah. What's the point? Because it says خلقنا, like plural.
This is not the no, not only here. It says that we created. It says Allah is the best of the creators. How many creators you Muslims believe there is?
Okay, so okay, yeah, I got you. So, if you just by like from a common sense, right? If you say in other faiths, there's other perceived ideas of God, okay? So we would say that, like, throughout those perceived ideas of God, Allah is the best of creators, but they're not actually established in existence. You get what I'm saying?
But you know, like, let me make it simple for you. If I say I'm the best of the student, that means there is many students. I am the best. So by saying I'm the best of the creators, he did not deny that they are creators. He just approved it. Actually, he just said they are creators. I'm a creator, but I am the best. He did not deny them. He did not say I am the only creators and those are false creators. He said I am the best of the creators. So he's one of them. He's not out of them. He is one of them. But he is the best. So the God of Islam, he confirmed that there's many creators, and Allah claimed that he is the best of the creators.
Okay, also, يعني في سورة Al-Imran, like Jesus creates, okay, and humans create, like normally, like I create art, I create,
Jesus
يعني
created what? Jesus created what?
in a human way.
He,
Huh?
Jesus created a bird, right?
By the will of Allah, yeah.
Okay, by the will of Allah.
Yes.
Is there any proof that Jesus did that by the will of Allah?
It says بإذن in the ayah.
I know it says that, but I'm saying if there's any, I can say Jesus created a bird by my will. There we go. I am the one who gave him the power. I gave him the permission.
Wait, sorry, what do you say?
If there's any proof that Allah is the one who gave Jesus the power to create?
Yeah, it says بإذن I don't understand.
No, what is the proof? Because talk is cheap. You can say, I am the one who gave Jesus the power. I can say that too. I can say, I am the one who gave Allah the power. But talk is cheap. But Allah never proved to us that He have power. Do Allah have a power? How you prove to me that Allah even can create?
Yeah.
Can Allah create?
Yeah. So, is your point like he said, Jesus created بإذن but there's no proof of that? Is that the point?
Exactly. But,
yeah. Okay.
But
So
that prove that Jesus is the creator. I agree with you. So Jesus created. Allah claimed that He said, He confirmed that Jesus create. Okay, wonderful. So now we agree, me and you, that Jesus can create. Then you say, well, the one who gave him the ability to create is Allah. But that means that Allah, He gave the power of God to a human being and he become God. Because what make God God
bro, wait.
is ability to create.
No, he can wait. CP. When say, yani, for example, God, Moses split the sea. Okay, did God give Moses the ability to
Nowhere it
split the sea?
says Moses split the seas. Show me. Moses did not split the
You
seas.
don't believe
It
Moses
was
split the
God.
sea?
No, it was God. Did your Quran says Moses split the sea? No.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Okay, but now, if Allah can create, shouldn't He knew how a creation is made?
oh, sorry, what?
Okay, if I say to you, I am the one who designed Pepsi Cola, shouldn't I know how Coca-Cola, what is inside, and what is the ingredients, and what the process, right? I know. Because I'm the one who made it, so I should know how it made, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Allah don't even know how the baby is made. Look at this verse. It says that
Yeah,
the semen
yeah.
become dead blood. Which science says that semen became dead blood?
Okay, طيب. I'll do you concede that uh أحسن الخالقين is a bad argument?
No, it's not. It's because it's all of us read together. Allah do not know how the baby is made.
Okay, طيب.
So he gave himself a false
So,
certificate of being a creator.
ماشي ماشي.
He's not only not the best of the creators, he is not even a creator because he don't know how the baby is made.
Okay, so we will talk about the scientific argument after I address the grammatical argument. Okay?
This is a grammatical now?
Sure, yeah. Your point is because it says best of creators. Okay?
This is not about the grammar. What the grammar? We're not talking about
wait,
grammar
we
now.
will talk.
We are talking about what Allah said. Allah, he said this. We're not
Yeah,
talking about
okay,
verb
problem.
or adjective. He said he is the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
of the creators.
thank
Okay. How he
okay, yeah.
become the best of the
Okay,
creators if you don't know how the baby is made? Go ahead.
okay, no, wait. I will address that after you concede the first point. That just because it says best of creators doesn't mean there's other creators. Do you concede?
No. If I
Okay,
say
we'll
I'm the
talk about
best,
that.
if I say I'm the best
Before,
student, that means I am one of many student. If I say I'm the best of human, that means I am one of many human. If I say I'm the best prophet,
yeah,
that means there's many prophet. So what you are saying is absolutely false because he is the best of the creators. So if those creators are false, that means Allah is a false creator too,
okay,
because he's the best of
So
them.
CP, wait, CP, am I a creator if I say, for example, if I create a piece of art,
No,
am I a creator?
no,
I'm not a creator?
no. Because you don't create a piece of art, you make. Simply, even the Quran show you what a creator is. Isn't it the Quran says that the one who can create a fly is the one is a creator? If you can create a fly,
Give me a reference.
if you can create a fly, then you are a
Give me the
creator.
reference.
You don't know? Chapter 22, verse number 73. Not creating a bicycle. That's not a creation. That's the creative idea. You are using what is already exist.
Quran 22:73.
22:73.
1 second. Yes, yeah, so again, how's this relevant? My point is, okay, CP, I as a human, okay, I can create something, okay?
No, you
I am
cannot.
not talking about,
No, you cannot. Can you create a fly? Can you create a fly?
Wait, CP, I'll address the argument. Now, CP1 is the first thing. Okay, Allah here, he's talking about the idols that they're worshipping. Those idols cannot even create a fly.
Can you create a fly?
Wait, CP.
You see, you jump to the idols. You jump to the idols. It doesn't matter what they worship. They cannot create a fly. So anything cannot create a fly is not God.
Wait, CP. Wait, CP. I will address the argument. So, it's talking about the idols. The idols cannot even create a fly, correct?
And you cannot create a fly too.
That doesn't mean I'm not khaliq in a sense.
No, you are not.
Yes,
Can you create a fly? The Quran put for you the rules. The one you worship, at least to worship a person, at least he should create a fly.
Show me where it says to be a khaliq in any way. You have to be able to create a fly.
What do you mean? Do you know how to read? It says, cannot create even a fly. Do you see it?
Yes, those gods cannot even create a fly.
Exactly. So they are false god. So you, if you can create a fly, you are a true God. If you cannot create a fly, you are a false God. Jesus can create a bird, according to the Quran. The one who can create a bird, he can create a human.
Okay, yeah. So can you prove to me that Jesus can create a fly without Allah's permission?
Guys, the Quran says without permission, he says those who create a fly are God.
Yeah. So here's the thing though, that it's hyperbole. That doesn't mean that if Allah gave Jesus the permission to create a bird, that means he's God. That's a terrible
First
logic.
of all,
Also,
giving me
wait,
permission does not make
I'm
any
not
difference.
finished.
Okay,
I'm not
hold on.
finished, bro. Can you stop
If
interrupting me?
when I was a kid, I used to take
I'm gonna leave. Bro.
I used to take the car without permission from the adult of the house. I drive it, I bring it back, I park it without their permission. What that will do with permission? Nothing. The difference between permission without permission, with
I'm
permission
not
or not a
listening to you,
permission,
bro.
still I
If
have
you
the
don't let me
ability.
talk,
Listen,
خلاص.
Jesus have the ability.
Bro, I will
Permission. It says
leave.
the
I'll
permission.
leave, bro. I don't want to talk to someone who's gonna
Permission
interrupt me.
permission. He allow it to happen, but that means Jesus
Yeah,
have the
I'm out,
ability.
bro.
Have the
If you're
ability.
gonna interrupt me, I'll give you. Wait. Bro, last time, bro. If you interrupt me, I'm just gonna leave. I don't care. Okay. So,
Why you want to leave? You
here, you
decide to
see?
run.
Because you're interrupting me.
So
You're
what?
interrupting me as
You
well.
can interrupt me. We're having a conversation. And as you
Yeah,
see,
so don't
and look at
interrupt
you,
me.
and look
Don't
at you,
interrupt me. Let me just argue.
you are ignoring the fact that Allah
Yeah,
do
I'm
not
out.
know. Here we go, he left. See, potatoes. Allah do not know how the baby is made. How he can be the creator of the babies? You run. And look at the analogy they gave you, the false analogy. There is other false God. So Allah saying, I am the best of the creators. Abdul, that means he is the best of the false God. If those are false gods, false creators, and he say I'm the best of those, that means he's false too. That means he's the biggest liar. He lie more. See how they escape? Embarrassment. They claim that they have religion. They claim the Quran is amazing. Look at this. This is God. The sperm became dead blood. I have a cousin. He left his sperm in the counter. He came 2 months after he found a growing man there. He grew, become big man. Not full man, actually. It was meat. Anyway, I told him, what you want to do with it? He said, let us make a barbecue. We ate his son. The best of the creators.